Welcome, friends. Welcome, my friend Jonathan.
Full name. Oh, shit.
Yeah, your government name.
I feel like I'm in trouble.
Jonathan.
You said that just like my mom would. No joke. That was great. Chills. Hi, it's me, John. That's Julio.
Yeah.
It's Scrub Mode. Thanks for coming to join us.
Thanks for being here. This is the podcast that sits at the intersection of gaming and monsters. Those two things and those two things only.
Yeah, we never diverge. And today definitely isn't one of those.
We never talk about Taco
divergences.
Bell for like 20 minutes.
No.
Oh, man.
We're doing a chiller episode today.
We're just vibing, man. We're just vibing. And I think let's start off, I guess, by talking about Jimothy a little bit. The beloved raccoon of Seattle, of Ballard, is it?
Ballard, yeah, good job.
Ballard
is one of my... Am I going to tell him myself? I don't live there. I'm not saying myself. Ballard is one of the greatest neighborhoods in Seattle for me because it's got... it's like one of the walkable parts of the city.
Wow, that's nice.
I could...
You walk to the grocery store and home?
No, not like that, because I have to drive to get there, but it's like a great date spot, because it's like Cafe Mox is there, which is your like magic and tabletop store.
Oh, that's right. We've been there.
Yeah. And then there also, not that I'm a Harry Potter guy, but there was a Harry Potter bar there with like a full-on like replica of Zeuglodon skeleton.
Wow, that's nuts.
So like a Zeuglodon's like basically a big snake whale.
Harry Potter specifically themed?
Yeah. And it went under. I'm sure there's a story there.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't know. It was what else has it got? It's got this great Norse bar that you can get feasts. Did we take you for
we
a
gotta
feast?
do that next time I'm there.
You have to order ahead, and you need like a lot of people, but it's good. Like huge king salmon. Anyway, this isn't a Ballard tourism ad. Ballard's just a cool place. Ballard's one of the cooler places in Seattle. And
but they're home to Jimothy.
They're home to Jimothy. Do you want to explain Jimothy?
I don't know if I should be the one to explain Jimothy because I don't live in Seattle. But
okay.
He's an internet phenomenon right now, right?
He is. I saw Jimothy. I was at the farmer's market earlier today, and there's somebody in a raccoon costume where they had like removed the tail, an inflatable raccoon costume where they had like removed the tail, and they were trying to get you to sign up for something.
He's replaced Punch as the internet animal that we've all fallen in love with.
Punch.
Punch is great.
I cried about Punch,
animals.
man. I'll be real. I'll be vulnerable here.
Yeah.
Seeing that little monkey get bullied, that sucked.
It was rough. It was rough seeing that monkey get bullied. That little baby monkey.
Yeah. IKEA knew what was up though. They're like, "Oh, baby monkey loves our products. Yeah, we can work something out."
Yeah.
Anyway, Jimothy's a raccoon with a spine disorder that sometimes appears in lots of mammals. That means that he has.
Yeah.
It's not fewer vertebrae, but his vertebrae are not as flexible and they're shorter together.
Yeah.
He's
a little ball of arms and hands and little feely hands.
Yeah, exactly.
He's adorable. I love seeing him as a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He basically looks like if a raccoon were just a head.
If a raccoon were just a head with arms and legs coming out of it.
And it's seeing him in motion is creepy. Because the human-like or ape-like hands of the raccoon are really on display when there's not much else going on there.
Yeah,
but he's also really cute because it's a big, cute raccoon face.
Yeah.
And he's mostly big, cute raccoon face.
He's friend-shaped.
He's really friend-shaped.
He really is.
And I don't care that all the brands at Seattle City Hall are using him to cover up do I want to get into Unk mode? No, I don't. I don't care that they have adopted him wholesale and are currently using him to distract from some other stuff. I love him. I don't care that Brand is using him. I love him. He's cute. It is.
Get yourself some Jimothy merch.
I say I want to like buy shit that's not AI and that's not going off stuff to a mill. If I can there's a craft fair coming up. Yeah, there's a craft fair coming up, and if there's like a handmade Jimothy thing at a craft fair, I'll probably pick it up.
Oh yeah, for sure. Little Jimothy, like a crocheted plush, maybe.
That might be too much. My plush rack's already pretty full. We got 2 blouses from IKEA.
I'm looking at my shelf full of little stone carvings.
See, a little stone Jimothy would be pretty good. That could just sit on my bookshelf by all my
That'd be
cryptid
cool.
books.
Yeah, yeah. He's not a cryptid. I don't know why
So
people are
that's
kind of.
really interesting. Because everyone is saying that he's a cryptid, but like within a
We know
day,
he's real. We know he's
yeah,
real.
within a day, he was no longer a, to borrow the Japanese term, an unknown mystery animal. We knew exactly what he was. And there may even be two Jimothys rolling around at the same time. It's not
That's
terribly
true.
uncommon.
That's true. That's true. Hmm.
But yeah, that's sort of maybe that's where we spring off today. Is like, it's still it's still a topic of hot debate. Exactly like what is a cryptid, right?
I know, right? It's silly. Cryptid's borderline fantasy creature, you know?
Well, see, that's what I mean. Is like in the original meaning of the word, it just meant an undiscovered animal. But did
Right.
that original source, when they meant like they were talking about like sea monsters in the same breath as like, you know, like little tiny frogs that had yet to be discovered in the Amazon, or little salamanders in California that
I
we'd
guess
only
that's
seen
true.
once. Like it was
Yeah.
very, there was not, other than
Have
sea
you heard
monsters.
have you heard of the pupfish?
Yes,
The
ugly
little
little
fish that
guy.
the pupfish. Pupfish in Death Valley. You know about them?
Yes. Oh, I'd love to talk about that. I don't
I
have the
think they're
story in front
cute.
of
I
me.
don't think they're ugly. I think they're
I
adorable.
think they're kind of ugly, but I think that adds to their charm, kind of like a pug.
They're yeah, they're just out there and there's not a lot of them left.
Yeah. So This is unresearched. So this is going purely off brain, but in Death Valley there is a little fish. Um, and pupfish are part of a larger genus of killifish, I think.
Let me see here. I pulled it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're I don't know how to pronounce this. Cyprinodontidae. Cyprinodontidae. Yeah, killifish.
Killifish, okay. I was like, I don't know what a Cyprinodontidae is. I can't even decipher that. Something about their teeth, but
Yeah, yeah. They're little fishy guys. Little
they're
fishy.
tiny fish. I think they're about thumb sized, if not smaller. Um, and they live in one hole in Death Valley that's not very big.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna be bummed out now, John, because I did some more googling,
Oh no, is there new
and
information about the Devil's Valley pupfish?
they went extinct in 2014. The Catarina pupfish did.
The Catarina, but not the Devil's Hole.
I think that's what. Let me see here.
No, because they're.
Are
I,
they still around? Let
I
me see.
believe they're still around. I think
Let's
in
see.
2013 they almost went extinct.
Yeah, I think.
But let's back up. Let's back up. So this is a little tiny fish
Mhm.
that lives in a little tiny hole, which I don't know. You have the thing pulled up. Does it say how big the Devil's Hole is?
Let me see. The Devil's Hole. Yeah, let's see here. Oh wait, no, hold on. The Devil's Hole. Let me see here.
Well, you're looking that up. I'll just cover it. But like, so they live in a comically small hole,
Yeah,
and it goes down very far, or it goes
Devil's
down
Hole.
kind of far, but it doesn't. It's not very.
Okay, they're not extinct. The Devil's Hole
Thank God.
pupfish is not extinct yet.
Thank God.
They're critically endangered, critically threatened. But you know,
There's what, like 100 of them left.
less than that, I think,
Okay.
which is sad.
Yeah.
Let me see
The
here.
the cosmic
They
joke of
only live
this.
in one environment, which is like,
Yes.
yeah,
The cosmic joke of it is that they only live in one environment. It's this
yeah,
tiny hole that is, I think, like 9 feet across on one end and like a foot or two across on the other end, but it's fairly
yeah.
deep.
It's like a little aquarium down
Yeah.
there.
I've been to aquariums bigger than that,
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and it's
Out in
like
the
there's not a
desert.
lot of food. There's
Yeah,
the water is stagnant and I think fairly high in salt.
yeah,
And because they're pupfish, I think they're also pretty territorial, which is like, where are you gonna go?
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but yeah, they live in this one tiny hole in Death Valley, which is one of the hottest places on Earth.
Mhm.
And they're sort of like a It's like a bit, not a bit. How do I say this? They have
A
they've
cosmic
nearly
joke.
died so many times because the ranchers in the area are like, I want to pump the groundwater to feed my cows and stuff, and people are like, if you do that,
They'll die.
you'll get rid of all the fish. This fish only exists here, and they'll die. And there have been fights about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the pupfish. They're not a cryptid, but weirdly, I've seen them talked about in a lot of cryptid places because
Yeah.
they're weird.
They're weird.
They're a
And
cosmic joke.
yeah, they are.
I mean that affectionately.
Yeah, the little tiny pond out in the middle of the desert, deep in
Yeah.
a canyon, down there in a hole called the Devil's Pit. And little guys out there. I don't know. It makes me the existential dread in me kind of like
Yeah, right?
like like thickens as I think about them.
Yeah, I mean they're so close. They like people have angry ranchers and stuff have gone in there and just tried
What
to
if
poison them to death. You know what I mean? Like one
yeah.
person could wipe out the species. It's
Wow, this is a bummer. I see a bumper sticker from the 1960s expressing animosity towards the devil's hole pupfish. Kill the pupfish.
yeah, because they
It
were
says.
like, well, because they wanted the water. Yeah,
Wow. People don't give a fuck, man.
yeah.
That's sad.
I
That's sad.
how can I
How
say
could
this without getting myself in trouble? I see shit like that, and then I look at like the Bundys, and I'm like, yeah, there's like a weird mindset that I just will never understand going on
I
here
just don't
about.
understand. How could you care so little about life?
Yeah, I mean, like I understand it's like your bottom line, and your maybe your family is on the stake, but like I always circle quickly back around where it's like, hey man, I'm sorry about your family, but like this is the only place this animal exists. Like, isn't that special?
Isn't that special? It is. And I think they're kind of cute. They're blue fish, little blue
They're
fish.
really pretty, actually. Like I think they're
Yeah.
ugly because they have kind of like bulldog faces, but they're actually. You're right. Their coloration is like speckled. It's
Yeah.
blue and shiny.
Yeah. I don't know. Would it be wrong to just take them out of there and breed them in like aquariums? Would it be
I don't
wrong to
think
do
so, but
that?
it's like sort of like the axolotl, right? Where it's like it would be so sad if they lost
Their
their one
home?
place they actually live. I think they have take. I don't know where, but if I recall correctly, again I haven't researched this. I think they have tried to breed them, but oftentimes they
Yeah.
have a hard time adjusting to the actual like conditions
Environment.
of the devil's hole or something if they breed them in a normal aquarium. I can't quite remember.
Wow. They must be like specific to that environment, I guess. They must only be able to survive there.
I
That's
wonder if anyone's tried to like mate them with other pupfish to like
so
because
they
there's other
breed.
pupfish. There's like a Death Valley pupfish. There's not just
Yeah.
the Devil's Hole pupfish.
Maybe. Maybe. Eh, I don't know.
But yeah, the hole is surrounded by like fencing and maybe an
Wow.
armed guard. I can't remember. Like
Yeah.
there's like the war there like because so many people have tried to extinctify these fish so they can get to the water.
Yeah. It's not a lot of water either, so it's like why do they care so much about it? It's oh man.
Fact checking myself. There is in fact in fact attempts to breed them, and they have replicated the tank so it perfectly replicates the conditions of their natural habitat, but they have to keep it secret because people are still trying to kill these fucking fish.
Wow. Well, I hope they succeed, and I hope that the pupfish can
The
just
breeders, not the assassins.
I hope the breeders succeed, and I hope we're able to save these fish from extinction. I don't know.
They're so pretty, actually. I said
Yeah,
they were ugly. The more I look at them,
yeah.
they look like opals or something. They look like blue
Little
opals.
blue stones. Yeah, they're cute. Oh man, I hope they succeed. I hope the breeders
Yeah,
succeed
it's
and
special.
saving
It's
them.
unique to. Have I mentioned the book I'm reading yet? While we're talking about cryptids and like what
You'd
is a
probably need
cryptid?
like a crazy heater for the
Oh
for
my
the
god, to
tank.
replicate the just cooking in the Death Valley sun? Yeah, right?
Yeah. But I mean, it's an underground cave that they live in, right?
Yeah, but they
They get
live
light. They get
they
light,
get
I
like yeah,
guess.
like I would encourage you to look up a picture if you haven't. Like
I
it's a
see it.
bathtub
Yeah.
sized crack and it goes down but I don't think they like to live far away from the surface. So they
Right.
it's a really tiny environment.
Right.
Again, like I've been to aquariums bigger than this. It's like
Yeah. It's amazing. It's kind of
yeah,
amazing.
fucking crazy little guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I'm reading a book called The Dark Divide, which I have really mixed feelings on. Which is about a guy who's a butterfly expert who goes off hiking
Right.
in the
I
middle
remember this.
of in the Dark Divide, which is a real place in Washington, not named because it's the Dark Souls level, but after the miner John Dark who staked his claim there.
Hmm.
And like the best parts of the book are where it's a Bigfoot book, right?
Mm-hmm.
But only a third of the book is Bigfoot. The other third is like him actually walking around and talking about all the cool native species he's seen. And man, it makes me want to hike and camp up here so bad. We have tailed frogs, where their closest relative is someone in New Zealand. Like we have ghost moths that are like there's so many unique animals up here, and I want to. They're so cool. I want to see them,
That'd be amazing. We should do that, John.
even
Next
without
time I
Bigfoot.
visit, we'll go camp.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the great thing is that during the day we can go hike around, look for tailed frogs, look for ghost moths, and at night, we'd be practicing our Bigfoot calls. We'd be wood knocking,
That'd
seeing if we can get anything to scream back at us.
be funny. Oh
I
man.
do often think, like, every time you see a Bigfoot hunter scream, do the Bigfoot call, and they get a call back, like, there's no way to know that that's not another Bigfoot hunting team thinking that,
Yeah. Huh? Thinking, oh, it's Bigfoot. Ooh, 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 ooh. And they hear back, and it's like, oh, it's Bigfoot.
like, crazy. Yeah,
That'd
so
be crazy.
Jimothy,
Yeah, Jimothy. I think, yeah, Jimothy's special. He's great. Love him. You know,
he's an icon.
an
Uh,
icon.
our city hall is running an art contest where
Oh,
the best
for
Jimothy art's going to make it into city hall.
wow.
Apparently, his lifespan will be shortened, but he's a raccoon, so they already max out at 3 years unless they're very lucky. So he's probably going to live close to an average raccoon life. So, he's happy. He's relatively healthy. There's a
Yeah.
video of him doing a backflip the other day.
Yeah. I hope that was an AI.
I mean, I hate that every now I have to be like, man, I hope that was the real shit.
Yeah. Oh man, but what was man, I lost my train of
I
thought
was
for a
talking
second.
about, well, yeah, but we'll hop back to like my like what is a cryptid thing real quick, because like there's the Bernard Hoovel-Minsian, like it's just an animal we haven't found yet, in which case Jimothy's not a cryptid. And then there's like the what I would call to steal again from CM Coastman, I would call like the dark cryptids, which is the like the things that are urban, like they're not animals, they're urban legends, but they operate very much like a cryptid in terms of folklore and stuff like that. So this would be your spring-heeled jacks, your mothmen, your slendermen, that kind of
Hmm.
stuff,
Hmm.
where it's like, well, there's still sightings, but they're like, we kind of know categorically they're not real.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me is like when they're trying to make it scary
Yeah,
instead of like make it a thing that's kind of a ghost story kind of quality
yeah,
to it. It makes it like for me at least, it's like okay, this is not subjective,
yeah, yeah,
or this is subjective. This is not objective. They're not like they're not like approaching it with a scientific knife. I guess is what I'm trying to get
yeah.
at. You
And
know what I
I,
mean? I don't know. There's a
I
bias that you want to believe.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, but we should go camping definitely.
Yeah, I'm down.
And we try and save up for that. But
Um, there's like the Darrenation idea that like a cryptid is a phenomenological thing. Doesn't matter if it's like real or not. You know what I'm saying? It's just about
yeah,
how it makes people feel, and like maybe that's the closest and the truest for Jimothy.
yeah. I guess. Yeah, it's kind of like a Bigfoot sighting, but it's comforting
Yeah, because
because
there's not a lot of, like, all the videos we have of Jimothy are good.
yeah,
Just,
they're really clear.
I mean, I know it's happening in like people's backyards and stuff like that, but it's
Yeah,
like it's kind of another knock against Bigfoot. You know what I mean?
and the aliens.
Yeah.
Remember the footage of aliens that appeared and that was going around that in some guy's backyard? Like there was a giant alien or something. Do you know what I'm talking
No,
about?
you may have to show this one to me.
I may look it up because like there's some conspiracies going around that people are like, oh, the police like like deleted the video, deleted the footage from their phone because they didn't want this to get out.
It
You know
sounds
that
like you're
kind of
talking
thing.
about the aliens in Florida at the shopping mall, which I actually dug into recently for a friend.
Oh wow,
Cause like,
aliens.
if you're talking, let's do your thing first, and then we'll do
Let me
my
see. Let
thing.
me Google it real quick. Oh wow, so where is it? I'm trying to see because I remember. Oh, I think it was this one here.
Yeah, hold on, for listeners, tell me what you're
Well,
up
I think
to.
it was
What
the Las Vegas alien.
the Las Vegas alien?
There's
Okay, now
a full Las Vegas alien high quality video thing.
is it if this involves fucking Bobby Lasers, I'm gonna be upset.
Who?
Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar. Let me see here.
Okay, an 8
Um,
to 10 foot tall. Okay, okay.
yeah.
I might have to dig into this off mic because this is going to involve a lot of me scrubbing through this footage. To Is there even any footage, or is it just a police call?
Let me see here. I'm looking at
There's a
the.
little footage, but it's the blurriest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah. I don't know.
My like with having literally dug into this for what's the 20 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just like I don't see how aliens would be landing in um
Yeah, because there was like a meteor apparently sighting. A sighting.
yeah.
There was a news thing here. Alleged Las Vegas sighting. What happened in 2023? UFO sighting.
What happened?
Let's see here.
We're hot on the case. We're investigating.
Well, I don't know if we have time for this, but there was a streak in the sky.
The streak is the only thing I can see the video of, and it's like it looks like someone dipped their phone in Vaseline.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be mean. It's like really
yeah,
rough.
yeah.
Um,
The
I
family
thought you were
members
talking
all
about the
recall.
Florida aliens. Where do you remember there was an incident at a mall where teenagers were fighting?
No.
Which, like,
Florida
teenagers do
man.
be fighting sometimes. You know what I mean?
Especially the Florida teenagers.
Poor Florida teenagers. And like, everyone was like, "Oh, it's a big like." God, how do I explain this in a way that doesn't sound fucking insane? Uh, there was an incident where teenagers were fighting,
Hmm.
and what got called in because of would it shock you to know that these were black and brown teenagers?
Oh, great!
So that there was an outsized police presence. As
Wow.
what was I can't remember if it was or was not a gun incident. Not that should be underplayed, but like what was like not that huge a deal.
Hmm.
Then they just got swarmed by all the cops, and so all the footage is really weird. Where they're like, why would they send 100 cops for 20 teenagers?
Yeah,
But it's like cops do be like that though.
it's not like enough for like the freaking mall security. Paul
Yeah,
Blart.
yeah, yeah. Well, what's Paul Blart supposed to do?
Oh man, yeah. Is that
I
that
don't.
was that
I'm
was a lot
struggling
of
to
footage?
describe it because it's so uninteresting to me.
Uh-huh.
Like like all the footage, people are like, you can see the tall aliens, and I'm like, I see shadows. I see people's shadows because the lights are close to them. You
Yeah,
know, you know what I'm talking about? Where if the light is close to you, your shadow gets projected a long way. Like if
Yeah.
it's a high vis police light. But people were doing the same thing where they're like, "Oh, the police turned off their cameras," and I was like, "Where's all of the video of the aliens from all the people and the police officers that were there? If they were tall aliens there and everyone was running from him."
Yeah.
To which my friend countered like, "Well, where's the video of the teenagers fighting?" And it took me a little while digging, because
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, you can find video footage of it. Some of it has since been scrubbed by people's lawyers telling them like, "Hey, man, don't be posting video of you fighting on Instagram,
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
especially if you're gonna have a trial."
Yeah.
I want to believe, but it's such an uninteresting case, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. This is kind of an interesting to me. I don't know.
I just like, I don't know how do I describe this in a way that it'll make it podcastable. It's weird to me that people are like, aliens are real. That's why they sent 100 police, because aliens landed in Florida.
Hmm.
And I'm just like, to do what? What was the?
Yeah,
There's like
what
no
are you gonna do?
motive. Why would the aliens go to the mall?
Why'd
How
you
come
send
there's
the
no?
police to
How come
deal
there's
with
no
it?
video? Also, the guy who started the alien theory, he's like, I don't want to get in trouble, but based off his Twitter and his stuff, he looks to be a failed writer who's like
Oh.
sort of pivoting to a grift. You know how that's a common thing? Like Ben Shapiro and stuff did that. So it's just like,
Oh man. Yeah.
I don't know. I find it unconvincing, but people are like really into it.
Wow. I don't know, man. It's not for me.
Yeah,
But
really skirting the line of trying to be respectful myself and also being like, man, what the fuck?
yeah. I'm getting old, John. You know how I know that I'm getting old?
How? Because all the headlines to you sound like curtains for Zusha, baby Gronk caught flipping a grunt.
Well, yes. But also, I can't make it through a podcast without having to use the bathroom. So I'm gonna
Oh my
take a break
goodness.
here. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Just a second. And now, a word from our sponsors.
I wish. We're back though.
It'd be cool if we had a sponsor. Sponsor us.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us. Give us money. We'll keep making this podcast.
For you.
For you. And only for you.
Only for you.
Every one of you.
Yeah. And if you donate to our Patreon, we'll make this podcast for you.
Yeah.
That's such a bad pitch. I'm sorry.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's a good. Maybe we gotta practice the ads off.
Maybe that's what. Anyway, jacking back in, I guess.
Yeah. Oh man, you see, what was a thing I saw recently? That was Spider-Man came out recently.
I'm actually excited to see it, which I feel like I'm a dummy who's gonna get taken advantage of again, but I'm excited to see it.
I'm gonna go see it in theaters this coming Monday. Gonna make a whole day out of it.
What are your hopes for this motion picture? Because
I
I feel like an idiot because like I'm here looking at Doomsday where I'm like, what are the stakes? What
Yeah.
matters? You just showing me a bunch of characters that I used to think are cool, and you're hoping this is all gonna blow over. What kind of rube do you think I am? And then the Spider-Man trailer comes out. I'm like, oh my god, is that Scorpion? Is that the Hand? Is that Tarantula? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
So
kinda
maybe
fun,
I'm a
I guess.
rube, but I love Spider-Man. I'm excited for Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'll always be excited for Spider-Man. And that's why they keep making money off of him.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I
What are my hopes for this movie? I don't know. I hope it's not boring.
Hey, fair enough.
I hope it's not boring. We'll see. I don't know, man. That's the one thing about Spider-Man. Spider-Man never bores me, so that's cool. He's like a fun, dynamic character. Everybody loves him. He's like,
Yeah, it is sort of weird that how do I say this? Spider-Man is not that old
comics, like
in
generally.
comics and all things. I guess like he's from the '60s. They're older characters, but like
Yeah,
his what he is and what he does is so well defined, but also it's so relatable to so many people.
yeah. The human condition.
Yeah, I guess the human
With
condition is to be stressed, broke, and really worried about juggling all your responsibilities. You know,
yeah, like I've got to save the universe, but also have a relationship. You
my
know,
aunt is sick and bills are due.
superheroing doesn't pay.
Yeah,
Nobody's paying me to pull them out of a burning building, but I do it anyway because it's the right thing to
because it's
do.
the right thing to do. I
With
don't know. I think that's
great
important.
power comes great responsibility. Oh man,
It's good. Like it's true though.
it's great stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I'm tired of Batman a little bit, I guess.
You're tired of Batman.
That's hard. That's hard to say because I have a lot of I had a lot of room in my gut for Batman, and maybe one day I'll have more room, but right now just
You're
gotta
Batman.
check
You're
it.
full. You're full of Batman.
Yeah, I don't know. Even when it's like him in the Justice League, it's like does Batman need to be here? That's why I like Superman so much. The Superman movie that came out recently
I did like the Superman movie. I'll defend the
because there was
Superman
no
movie.
Batman. There was Mister Terrific, and
Yeah, that was oddly refreshing. You're right.
yeah, Batman didn't have to be there. And even if they did, what Batman they gonna get? Christian Bale,
Yeah.
like I wish.
Okay. Is this fun? Do people care about this? It's all right. You got to do a James Gunn Batman. Who's your James Gunn Batman?
James Gunn Batman. I would go with Christian Bale. I just
Fair
hire
enough.
Christian. I would use Christian Bale. I don't see why not. He did a good job. You know.
Fair
I
enough.
think
Yeah.
I think Christian Bale was fine as Batman. I don't know. I can't think of anyone else.
I do. Okay. No, I've seen how badly people have gotten lit up online. I don't think I want to get lit up, but
I don't know. Ben
I
Affleck was okay, I guess.
I don't like
I
Nolan
didn't
sound
like it,
mixing,
but
and I think I have a conspiracy theory.
oh no, what's
Based,
your conspiracy theory?
my new conspiracy theory is that Nolan's ears are fucked up somehow.
Nolan's ears.
Then that's why the sound mixing on all his movies is so weird and
That's
fucked
true.
up. Because
That's
even
true, huh?
like, I haven't seen the Odyssey yet for complicated reasons.
What's
I don't
the
want to talk about Odyssey discourse. I'm traumatized. I want out.
what's the
Um,
most
But people are like, I
complicated
got
reason?
tinnitus from the Cyclops scene in
Oh.
IMAX, and I'm like, that should not happen.
Oh, because it was so loud. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's weird. Yeah, maybe he's got his. Maybe Christopher Nolan's going deaf. I don't know.
But it started. You would think so, but then like, what's the deal with Bane?
Yeah, I mean,
The Bane
I know,
voice
the
was
Bane thing
famously
kinda
fucked
weird, yeah.
up.
Yeah, it's become a joke in and of itself.
Yeah,
even
it's
the anime.
outlived the movie in a way that
Yeah,
I don't. If I were a creator, I'd hope for never to happen to my work.
yeah. I don't know.
You're like, oh, people don't remember my
Yeah, the
my
the
heartfelt
third movie
story or
wasn't great.
nothing. All I remember is my Bane voice.
Just my weird Bane voice. Why'd you do it that way? What was the name of the actor again?
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Well, he was inspired by Travelers, which are like sort of like a Romani,
Hmm.
like specifically like an Irish UK island version of the Romani. That's probably like not a great way to phrase that, but that's how it's described in the documentary I'm recalling.
That's silly.
Just like a caravan lifestyle that is really looked down on by the main culture in
I
the
see.
British Isles. And like this Irish traveler specifically was also a boxer, so he had a weird accent because he had a weird accent on top of a weird accent on top of a weird accent on top of the kind of accent you get from being punched in the head and mouth a lot.
Yeah.
And I respect that that's where you found inspiration, but at the same time, kind of a bummer to like give Bane a voice that to everybody outside of the UK sounds goofy as heck.
Do
and-
you feel like you're in control?
Do you feel like you're in control? Yeah, exactly. And also kind of weird to like
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. It was a
It
weird
did.
choice. I don't know why
It,
Chris Nolan was like, yeah, let's go with that.
it's also like it's kind of a bummer that a character
Yeah.
Bane has his design, his backstory.
He's the man who broke the bat.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
know?
like he's like a Caribbean dude. He's like a Latino dude.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bummer that you made him like a weird Russian dude, and then who
It was a
trained in a
weird
pit
choice.
in India. I don't know.
It was a weird choice. A weird pit in India that Batman had to live in.
It
and
looked
protect
really
them.
cool, which is
I guess it looked. Yeah, the cinematography was okay. It wasn't an ugly movie, but I don't know. It's very too. Christopher Nolan's movies are so clean and corporate. You know what I mean?
yeah. I don't. I'm trying really hard. I don't want to get in trouble. I've seen how people
Oh yeah,
much more with much better articulated points than me have gotten eviscerated. But yeah,
Discord.
I agree with you. I find that there's like a something.
I mean, it's a style, I guess. He's got a very distinct look to his movies. He's got
Yeah, and I
his movies feel
respect
so
that with Wes
clean.
Anderson, and I don't know
Yeah,
why it annoys me with Christopher Nolan, and I think
I
that's
don't.
unfair of
Yeah,
me. But also, it is
yeah,
what it is, you know.
yeah, I kind of agree. Even I don't. Have you seen the most recent Wes Anderson movie? What was it? I think it was the one about the town in the desert with
Oh,
the.
actually, yeah, I liked it.
I watched it on a plane.
How's that experience?
Yeah, it was interesting. I feel like I shouldn't have watched it on the plane. I should have watched it in at home. I watched another movie I watched at a plane one time for the first time was it's funny. It was actually Superman versus Batman.
That sounds kind of terrible.
It was an okay experience on a plane. I don't know. I don't know.
You know, for some plane movies, you just need to pass the time. Maybe that's what it did
I
for
want to
you.
be on the airline that has the balls to have the movie Snakes on a Plane as a movie
Yes,
on a plane.
I rather enjoy a podcast about airline disasters, and they're great for long trips because they tend to be 2-ish hours, and
Yeah.
you know they have diagrams, so if you want to, you can go to their YouTube channel and see their diagrams. But however, it's like a risky thing where you're like, oh, do I want to watch a thing about how one tiny fuck up killed 250 people while I'm
Yeah.
about to get on a plane?
I
Mm,
know. Yeah. I hear
sometimes it's been good for me, sometimes not so much.
yeah. It's a case by case basis, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't know until the case is done. That's the trick.
Yeah. Oh man. I don't know. I love Christopher Nolan. I do. I like The Dark Knight. That's probably my favorite film by him. Um,
I really like The Dark Knight. I really like The Prestige. I think Memento is great.
Memento is
Um,
crazy. Yeah.
we're gonna get in so much trouble, but I am not a huge fan of his more recent filmography.
I don't know. I feel like he's gotten away from something. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, if you're mad at us, we're sorry. Please,
It's fine. You're allowed to like Christopher Nolan. We're not
you're
gonna judge
absolutely
you.
you're allowed. Joy is so scarce right now. Like whatever you
Yeah.
like, dude.
Yeah, that's fine. I might go see the Odyssey. I don't know. I hear it's good. It's good reviews. I guess.
I hear
don't
it's
know.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I we're gonna get in so much trouble. I
Why? Why do you think so?
okay. I don't want to
I
talk
mean,
about the
because people's opinions. I guess is it divisive.
no. So Christopher Nolan said he was inspired by this modern translation, which is cool. And then the translator had a review where they're like, "Hey, I like the movie, but this is not really Odysseus. This is kind of Aeneas. He's not at all a trickster. He's not at all a guy who keeps tripping on his own dick. This is somebody who really cares about his family, and that's just like not who Odysseus is." And like people have like eaten her alive
Wow,
for that take, and like
that's weird.
yeah,
I mean, I get
it,
it.
I part of it's like the news media being like, because she does say like I would be embarrassed to write this dialogue, but that's referring to lines like this our age of bronze is falling or whatever, which is like, yeah, that's not a good.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, it's an old story. It's like
Well, that's something that Nolan added. He's not the
yeah, it's an old story that's existed for millennia. That's
yeah,
been,
and so like, hey man, not every attempt to modernize it's gonna work in all the ways, and it's
yeah.
like
I don't know.
disappointing that he didn't get his brother Jonathan in there, who's like an actual screenwriter, to
Mhm.
fix some of this stuff.
Isn't the Odyssey kind of an allegory for something that happened in history?
Oh boy, that's a complicated.
I think it is, right? What was the guy's name? I forget the guy's name. Not Homer, but the real guy that Perseus? No.
No,
The
okay, so
god.
we're yeah, so like the Troy seems to be real. I've been
Oh,
there. It's
right.
in Çanakkale in Turkey.
Right.
And so like, you know, the Trojan War, was that
Right.
real? Maybe there seems to be some evidence.
Oh, wow. So it's like one of those Atlantis things where it's like,
No, like you can go there. There's artifacts from there.
right.
It's one of those things where it's like we don't know what I think we don't know what the society called themselves,
Mm.
but you can go to Troy,
Hmm.
and or you can go to the place where Troy is supposed to be, and there is a fort right there from the right time period. There's like 11 of them actually built on top of each other because that's kind of how Turkey do.
Wow. Okay.
Um, and it's yeah. So like we think it was real, but like was Menelaus real? Was Agamemnon real? We
Was
don't know.
Babylon real? That kind of thing,
What?
Was Babylon real?
Babylon is real.
Oh,
Was
Babylon's real. What's the fake? What's the not fake, but like, what was it called? Like one of the old cities from the Bible, I think.
uh Tower of Babel, Sodom and Gomorrah.
Sodom and Gomorrah, that kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know, man. Old ass cities. What was it called?
You got to
I
be
don't
more
know.
specific. I think unfortunately the Bible means every.
Yeah, a lot of
Are you
things.
thinking like the Tower of Babel? I don't. I
the time, the Tower of Babel wasn't in Babylon.
no.
That was a different thing.
That
Babel
was
was
that.
in.
They think there's like some folk etymology that they're related, but there's like no way to know for sure.
Wow, I didn't
But
know
like
that.
probably wasn't a single tower. But also,
I
we're
see.
getting into stuff. We're like careening from hot water topic to hot water topic. I don't want to get in trouble.
I'm sorry, John. I keep
Nah,
doing that.
no, it's all good because these are legitimately interesting things. I just don't have the expertise on them.
Yeah, that's true. I've heard of some like really mysterious places on Earth that are like hard to access. Like there's some places that are like really, 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 really hard to get to unless you're like taking a helicopter and like or a really dicey like car ride.
Well, every time they keep using the new satellites to like look over the Amazon, they find cities that have been overgrown, which is like, God, I love a lost city, and it's so cool.
Yeah,
It doesn't mean that they're like aliens or crystal skulls in these cities, but it means like there were a
no,
lot more civilizations down there than we knew, and it just because the
yeah,
way the jungle be, we just lost them. It's so exciting.
yeah. I think there's a place out in the desert, the Sierras. I think, or no, like the I forget what they're called, but like a desert out in Africa that has
Yeah.
like a fortress, a giant fortress that barely anyone's ever been to, and nobody really knows who built or how long it's been there, and that kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I know there's a few of them where some of
also
it
some
is like
places in
legit,
like
like we don't know how old of this. Some of this is like we don't know how old of this is, and the people are like it was built in this year by this local
yeah,
king. And white people are like I don't know.
yeah. I don't know. Like, there's also a place, like, there's also places in like Canada and like Alaska that are like really desolate and like mountainous and hard to get to, and
Yeah.
but beautiful,
I
beautiful
do wish I
places.
knew more about Inuit culture because all the scraps I get from it are like really cool.
There's some evil places that you're not supposed to go to too.
But
Like
yeah, I mean, maybe like we can veer it back. Have you? I've been on the record where like I don't believe in ghosts. I don't think ghosts are real. I've seen some
yeah,
stuff I can't explain. Have you ever been in a place? Even I have been in a place where I walked in and I was like, "This is bad. The vibes here are rancid. If any place was to be haunted, it's this place. There's
you
something
know,
in the air." Have you
yeah.
ever
It's
been
been
to a
a
place like that?
not yet. Not
Really? Okay.
no. I don't know. Not yet. Maybe I'm just not sensitive to places like that. But I don't know. Maybe one day. I don't know. That'd be cool. If
Yeah.
I think I would experience something like that in nature, like Appalachia. That would be amazing.
Yeah. I mean, it's supposed to be beautiful, but also
It is.
quite scary at parts because of
Yeah,
how.
it's beautiful in the day, scary at night.
Yeah.
And
Big,
then,
big. Obviously, many cryptids in Appalachia, but also like a big folk history of like witches and stuff in the woods, and like
yeah,
you know, big ancient forests and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I
beautiful
was
places too. That's a
I,
part of it too. Is that it's beautiful. It's like almost
yeah,
enchanting. You know.
yeah. It's like some of the oldest. Again, I should fact check myself. It's an unresearched episode. I think Appalachia might be some of literally the oldest land on the planet because it's being
It is.
pushed up.
You're right. Because
So,
yeah, those mountains have existed. I think before, uh, like um, like trees evolved.
yeah, something like that. Like it's
Something
crazy
like
because of
that.
how subduction works and stuff like that. It's like they're
Yeah.
being pushed up, and they've been being pushed up for a long time, and a lot of stuff goes up and down. But like
Yeah.
something like that. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
So Appalachia is supposed to be just like geologically really interesting.
Yeah. It's an amazing place.
Uh, you know what place I thought I would feel that, but it was like actually the vibes were pretty chill. I have to Google the name real quick, but it's the underground city in Turkey.
Oh, I keep forgetting you went to Turkey.
Yeah, Derinkuyu. Yeah, Derinkuyu. The vibes were chill. The vibes were
Underground
good.
city, you say?
Yeah. So it's like it's an ancient city that's like all underground in Cappadocia, which is this like very alien looking part of Turkey with all these um I think it's sandstone.
Hmm.
I'm not sure, but it's like the entire thing is made out of this what for a rock is very soft rock. So people have like carved stuff into it. It's like home to some of the earliest churches and stuff like that. And this like city from like 800 BC or something like that in here. Then there's rooms and evidence that like when shit got rough, the entire nearby city just moved underground. And like when invaders were around, which like it's Turkey, so you know a lot of bridge between Europe and Asia, a lot of different invaders. They could just like roll the door shut and stay hidden.
Wow.
And so you'd think like an entire city being sieged in an underground tunnel would have like bad vibes. So I was like, this is kind of cozy. It's got good airflow for being several floors underground,
Wow.
and almost 30,000 years old. The vibes here are kind of chill.
Yeah, Appalachia is apparently 1.2 billion years. So
Woo!
that's how long it's been around, those mountains. Yeah. 1.2 billion years, according to Wikipedia. Back to the
That's old.
Proterozoic era.
Billions and billions. Yeah, no, that's so interesting.
Yeah, it's amazing. But let's see here. Uh,
Place where the vibes were the most rancid that I've ever been was I think it was somewhere in the Caribbean as part of the Joko cruise. I think it was the U.S. Virgin Islands. They had a prison you could just walk into. Like it was no longer in use, and it was just like a tiny group of local people who are conserving it.
hmm,
And like the vibes were bad. This was a British prison during the height of piracy and slavery and stuff like that. And the
yeah.
vibes were bad. And they're like, yeah, there might be some ghosts. We were there at like 1 in the afternoon, and the vibes were still rancid,
Wow.
still spooky. There was beautiful sunlight from the Caribbean spilling in from every window, and still somehow, like, it just felt like anything could be in any corner of the room.
Wow. I went.
And
I guess I've always wanted. Well, I guess I haven't really wanted to go to like Alcatraz.
yeah,
Not a big tourist destination. I want to visit.
yeah. I think it's interesting, but I think the interesting stuff is not the stuff they
Yeah.
talk about. Like I don't really care too much about Al Capone or the Birdman or stuff like that,
Yeah.
or the Escape. I'm much more interested in like there was like the Native American uprising there, and there's been a couple of different like prison strikes where they were
Wow.
like full tactical combat because it's like how do you get guys out to the island to help if the
Yeah.
prisoners do a revolution and stuff like that.
Yeah. What do you do? Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know, maybe they are showcasing that stuff now. It's been 10 years since I've even been in that area.
Yeah. Sacramento, Northern California.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I've been, but as a baby, I haven't been there since.
We have family there, but like, it's
Yeah, I mean, it's another
I
city, I
hear
guess.
good things about Oakland, which I've sadly never been to, but
Yeah, I'm sure they're
San
good restaurants.
Jose, San Francisco Also some nice stuff to do, but like San Jose area is like, ooh, there's not much to do other than hike.
Yeah. Oh man.
Maybe I'm wrong though. If you're from that area, write us in, tell us some cool shit we could do. You got any local ghosts or cryptids? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Thank you,
UFOs?
Johnny. Yeah, UFOs, maybe. But thank you, John.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, is that time?
We're pretty close to it.
All right. Shout out. One last shout out to our buddy Jimothy. I hope
Jimothy.
nobody catches you and puts you in a cage for personal profit.
I hope Upid lives a long, good life. I hope he's okay. I hope it'd be nice if maybe if all the fame brings him like maybe one day getting adopted.
No, he wants to be free. Let him be free.
Let him be free. Okay, yeah, maybe it's better. He's better that way. Yeah, it's better free. I don't know. I just feel bad for him. I hope he doesn't get hit by a car.
Yeah, I mean that unfortunately is a very
Yeah, I think the leading cause of death for raccoons.
yeah.
Oh man, but let your freak flag fly, Jimothy. Just know that you're loved.
Yeah.
Oh man, but thank you, listener, for listening. Thank you, Jesse Sanders, for making our music. Shout us out if you want. Tell your friends about us.
It really helps. Leave a 5-star review.
Leave a
It is
review.
hard for small podcasts to break through in the space. So every time you tell a friend or give us an upvote, it's super helpful.
It's really helpful. We really appreciate it. But yeah, thanks again. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.